So that's about what I saw Mount Rainier right there.
Is that it? Good evening, everybody. It's July 2nd, 2018, Monday, and we've all been to work today. And
it's a hell of a Monday.
It's one heck of a Monday, isn't that right?
Hello, everybody.
And
yes.
we got Crimson Death and Julie and myself, Nicko, here. And Panama City Beach, Florida.
Stop the earthquake.
Yeah.
Oh, that was mine.
Yeah, it's been we did a little bit of a little bit of one acts last night just to kind of do some practice live streaming, but at the same time we're going to do it without the live stream. So
sorry you had to suffer.
It was pretty.
It sucked.
Well, yeah, kind of.
Anyway,
it wasn't really bad, but it wasn't.
No, I think honestly, I think you both did great. I mean, even with the stupid.
Well, hell, I was drunk.
Yeah, it was like
it was my day off.
I've never heard anybody monotone like that
You know?
before. It was awesome.
Was I that monotone? Damn. I tried not to be.
It was perfect because we just
I did try to get some inflection in there somewhere.
Well, you were instructing, so that's probably how you said it worked.
One of them I didn't like.
You know,
That was the Gremlins.
Oh.
Yeah, that one sucked.
I think your famous.
Don't add water.
Your famous quote at each end was "It was weird." That was weird.
That was weird.
Well, they were. Both of them were. Both of the scripts were very strange.
You know,
especially the one about the death of the insurance salesman.
Yeah,
that one was.
It's hard to follow.
It's so out of context.
Yeah.
Well, we're all dead.
You know, and it's.
Yeah, we don't know why.
I really think Ralph is the Grim Reaper.
Who?
The Grim Reaper.
Ralph.
Who? Oh, Ralph?
Yeah.
Ralph might have been the Grim Reaper.
He comes in his truck.
You're very possibly right about that.
The flags flying.
I laid there last night and just thought, well, it could be either the Grim Reaper or we're all stuck in a box because we all. But see,
yeah, because he's the only one we could remember.
He helped her and he shot us.
Yeah. Right.
So we must have been. We must have been
in on her
death. Yeah, well, we all lost. Anyway. Look, I want to say thanks to the new subscribers last night. We had Gorilla Bear,
oh cool,
Debbie Stevens, Deborah Daly, Family Life, and hey, thanks for listening and subscribing. And,
we appreciate all our subscribers.
And we want to thank TDM for setting that up for us last night.
We need all the help we can get.
Yes, we need help.
Psychiatric help.
Yes, there's a personal pick her. I mean,
I need other kind of help. I don't really need the psychiatric kind, but you know.
And yeah, we just gave him.
I'm not going to expound on that.
8.6 to 9.3 years, fine for him.
Are you the marriage? Clay's the marriage counselor now. You just listen. You just have to listen.
Yeah, let me be your marriage counselor. So I'm looking for. Oh, there we go. That's about that. That's a good picture of Mount Rainier right there.
Oh, that's beautiful, man.
That I could see from my window when I was stationed at Fort Lewis.
Wow, that's pretty cool, man.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty awesome.
Yeah,
pretty awesome. You wake up every morning and look out, and to see that it was pretty awesome. Yeah. And the time I spent in Monterey, you know, we were on top of the peninsula there.
That's 60 miles away, though. You said.
Yeah, it's
where you're at.
Yeah, it's a good ways. I mean, it's a good ways.
It's a big mountain.
It is.
But to wake up in Monterey every morning was, especially when the fog had rolled in.
Tell me about it.
And you were above the clouds. You couldn't see Monterey. All you could see was a blanket of clouds over.
I know. Remind me, I'll show you my pictures.
Awesome. She's got some great pictures.
Exactly
the fog. Look, we don't have fog here like they do on the West Coast.
I know. I was.
That fog on the West Coast will roll in
quickly.
And yeah, very quickly.
You can't see
in the evening times.
5 feet in front of your
face. It would roll over. You could see it just billowing over the top of the buildings, you know. And we were pretty much on top of the hill, which was nice.
The top of the mountain.
Monterey, California is an absolutely wonderful place. It's a beautiful city. You're just north of Carmel, and Carmel was freaking awesome.
Yeah,
I've like heard about it.
Carmel is freaking awesome.
It's
a small. Yeah.
Is it?
Yeah.
So a small community like an
island. It's a very small community.
Very up.
But it's
peninsula.
It's pretty much it's a bay.
Oh, okay, so it's a bay.
It's got a little bay.
Okay.
It's right there by Pebble Beach.
There's a bunch of little shops put really close together.
It's nothing but shops.
Yeah.
Nothing but shops.
It's cute.
Back alleys. you know, alleys you could walk down in the alley you're walking down. There's nothing but shops.
That's pretty cool.
It's freaking cool, man.
Yeah, it is.
I used to just go down there and walk around.
Yeah.
To find the different shops.
So it reminded me when
I loved it. I loved Monterey.
Done, I'll show you. I've got my
Those are really cool pictures.
Yeah.
And I was on the top
Well,
of
if
the
I had a
really
a smartphone back at that time, I could take some really cool pictures.
I had a camera. I took these with my dad's camera.
You know,
before
I was young and dumb and looking for women. I didn't care about pictures at that time. If I went back today, I'd take a shit ton of them.
Until I dropped it on the rocks and broke it on
That was your dad's camera.
My dad's camera. But there's a picture I have of.
And there's a beach.
I'm trying to say something. Do you mind?
Okay.
There's.
I get one track.
There's one. I'm trying not to fall. There's a picture. I have two exact same pictures. One is like 2 minutes later, where there's nothing but you're in the middle of a cloud, and then like right before the same picture, and it's beautiful. You can see the ocean and everything. Exactly the same frame, but it's like 3 minutes later, and there's nothing.
Oh yeah.
I'll show you. I mean, I didn't mean to be rude, but I mean, it's really cool.
I mean.
But I was shocked. I was like, oh my God, I can't see.
When I was in Monterey, I'd wake up and all I could see was the top of the clouds.
Yeah.
Okay, I couldn't see the bay at all. Just nothing but clouds. Well, by about 11 o'clock, I couldn't see this.
Right.
Because it was so foggy. Because it would lift.
Yeah.
Did you ever get to fly into that area? Did you take any biplanes up?
No, I did fly into Monterey when I went out there, but I drove leaving. So, yeah, I only flew in there one time. When I first got there, I flew in.
If you ever had an experience to fly up to a glacier or any type of mountaintop where you can land, it is the most
that'd be cool.
incredible thing you'd ever experience.
Cool.
I did that. In we landed in Denali, and I got one of the short straws, so I got to actually get to sit in the cockpit.
Cool.
And everybody had headphones on. I'll tell you what,
that's the best seat, man.
I would think.
We came down, we went for a landing. What we were doing is we were clearing. It just snowed the night before. We didn't even know that we were going to be able to even land, but we cleared they call it clearing. So what you do is you go up, you fly, you land, but you come off. You land and you come off.
Yeah.
And he's like
touch and go.
Touch and go. So what I didn't realize that we had 3 more planes behind us.
Oh really?
So we all landed. We finally landed. We were the first one to touch the snow. And the first lady, she's no more than 4 foot. I think he did it on purpose. She was probably 4'10", 4'11". She jumped off that plane and went right up to her chest. Her boobs are sitting on top of the sky. She said, "I don't think this is a good idea." So we all have pictures of this lady. But that's an experience. So you're flying right next to these guys are experienced, and they're flying. I mean, about 1,000 yards off the mountainside. And you're going up through the clouds and then down through it, and then all of a sudden the mountain's right there in front of you. It is the most incredible thing. They had a building way up top on this thing. It's probably about another 1,000 yards out, and it was a honeymoon suite. So they drop you off up there. That's right. They drop you off up there for the weekend.
How did they drop you?
They fly you up there, and then they give you a guide.
They landed up there.
Yeah, they land you.
Right. Okay.
Then you have
out in front.
then you have a guide to get you up there. All their supplies are up there. Now here's the screwed up thing. If the weather's bad,
you're stuck.
That's
right.
Screwed.
You're stuck.
Literally screwed.
Really? Well, they might not be married when they get back down.
In more than one way.
Right.
They might not be married when they get back down, but they say you got 2 months worth of supplies up there. He says the longest anybody's ever been up there was almost 2 months. They got stuck.
Wow.
Yeah, they were in pain.
Where was this at?
Denali.
In Alaska.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah.
Boy, I hated those people.
Yeah.
I did. I was like, man, that would have been the best thing in the world, just to be. Yeah. Hey, man.
Look, boss, I can't come to work. I'm stuck on a mountain in Alaska. They're not coming to get me until the weather clears.
Look, but you got to make sure my paychecks go through.
Right, it's really true.
Please make sure I get paid.
That's right, please.
Because I got to pay these fuckers too.
Because it's 2 months worth of food. It's like $1,000 a day.
Yeah.
But look, anything that's got anything above.
My dog got my homework. New level.
I tell you what was cool about the beach in Carmel. It's not very big. It's not like here we got beaches for miles.
Mm-hmm.
But there it's kind of a bay, actually more like a lagoon.
It's more brackish, isn't it?
Yeah, it's actual seawater. It's not like the bay water.
It's not like
but
Louisiana.
It's just kind of a cove or an inlet
Okay.
more than anything. It's not that big, and it's brown sand. It's not the white sand we got here.
Right, so
So
almost-
they don't
Right.
have white sand on
They
the
don't.
West Coast.
Right, right.
It's a lot
Coarse
of it's
salt sand.
brown. Yeah,
They just have cliffs right in the
but
ocean instead.
it looks like it comes straight out of a movie.
Yeah, it really does. Yeah.
You know,
I got caught.
like a lot of those '60 movies with Gidget and the bikini girls and
yeah,
all that.
it really does.
That's what it looks like.
I know. I
You
was
know.
standing right down there.
Yeah, it's not all that big, but it's very picturesque.
They have, yeah.
Did you get a chance to go to Big Sur?
Yeah, I drove
Oh, I went
by
to-
it.
you
yeah,
drove by it?
Yeah.
Big Sur's
I kept
awesome.
looking for it though. I was like, I thought it was like something. It was something, but it wasn't.
Well, it's just some rock
Right,
formations.
yeah.
Is all it is. But it's cool as hell. It
But
is.
when I was taking these pictures, I got right down. I climbed. Yeah, I'm crazy. I climbed down
Yeah,
and,
you are.
and I'm taking pictures, and all of a sudden the tide. They have these cliffs come out of the sand like this.
Yeah.
So I went around one, and I'm climbing in there, and I'm getting these pictures. And all of a sudden the tide starts coming in. I'm like,
And
oh
you're
shit!
stuck.
Oh shit!
You were stuck.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I had to get out. I just
You
got
get
out.
stuck. The tide comes in, you'll get stuck.
Yeah, I was like,
That or
this
you're
is not-
swimming.
Yeah, this is not good.
Yeah.
And then I went to, there was a riverbed, and they had so many droughts out there that there was no river.
Yeah.
So that's what I did. I had a cast, or I just got my cast, and so I climbed down there, and then I couldn't find where I had climbed it, and I was like, oh, shit. I had no cell phone. This is redwood forest.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I didn't go to the redwood forest. I should have.
These things were huge. I started panicking. I said, don't panic, don't panic. Just retrace your steps. And I stopped and I just went back. And I got lost again. Finally, I found my
There you go. We
I'm
went
by
out.
myself in the middle of nowhere, California, without
Yeah.
a cell phone. No one, not knowing anybody. It's just like,
You can check
I'd
out.
be
but
dead
you
in a
can
week.
never leave.
But yeah.
We went out to a place called Arroyo Seca. It's a national forest. It's probably an hour and a half from Monterey. But we drove out there, and it was a fun drive. They don't have straight roads in California. They have very curvy
I
roads
must hit
in
a cow.
California.
I know.
Well,
Yeah.
depending where you're at.
And yeah, but this was look, if you'd have been on a motorcycle, it would have been
Blast.
a damn fun ride, just because of the curves. This national park, they've got a quarry, probably 49 gold rush, really deep. But to get to it, you've got to go through the park, take a road around this mountain. Well, this road's only wide enough for one foot. Okay.
Chicken.
All right. And when you look out your left-hand window, it goes straight up like this. And when you look out your right-hand window, you can't see nothing because it goes straight down
Straight
like
down.
this.
That's
You
not
know. So it's like this, and it's just a road cutting the side of a mountain.
Wow.
And it goes around and it curves and it curves and it curves and curves and curves. And then you come to the big wide spot, and that's where you park.
Huh.
Then you walk down and you go over to the quarry,
Well, someone's
and
gonna have to back up
there was
somewhere.
probably like a dozen of us out there. But it's like 100 or 200 foot deep.
Would they have like arrows saying this way? Make sure you're going this
No.
direction, because otherwise you'd have to like.
Well, hell no, this is California.
What,
Masses out
what are
there.
you supposed to do? I mean, with two cars.
It was.
Somebody's gonna have to
look,
back
I
up.
enjoyed it. We went out. And we didn't go but one time. I wish we'd have gone more than that. But Arroyo Seca National Forest is where it was at, and it was freaking awesome. We just big old rock you could jump off of, and you're just never gonna hit the bottom
I'm
of it. So
climbing.
damn deep.
I'm driving this Renault
Yeah.
SUV thing up. I have no idea where I am.
Oh, this
It's
was
dark.
gravel.
I'm
Yeah,
try-
this wasn't paved.
It's not. It's not hot.
It was a dirt road.
And I get to the top, and it's winding, and it's dark, and there's no lights, and I look up, and there's this cow, because it was a mountain.
In the
I
middle
guess
of the
that-
road.
Yeah. I was like, oh shit.
Did you stop?
Yeah, because I would have hit him.
Oh, okay.
And he moved, and I was like, oh, this is not what I expected. And I finally found a place that was tucked in. You couldn't barely see it. I was like, thank
Yeah, there's
you.
probably like a dozen of us that went out there. Big group of us on the weekend.
Well, I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah, it was freaking awesome. One of the coolest places I've ever been.
That's neat.
You know, and if you've seen the movies where they, you know, about the
Mini
gold
Coopers.
rush in the 1800s and
Mm-hmm.
the prospectors and all that. That place looked like the 1849 gold rush. I mean, that's
Cool.
just
Miners,
the
not miners,
imagery.
but miners.
It looked like that's what, you know, it
Yeah.
was. You know, it was pretty cool.
Well, this is great for my cough, having another cigarette. It's a great idea.
What's that?
Try.
Yeah,
Does it help?
yeah. Some I didn't do it
Did
tonight.
you heat the whiskey up?
Yeah,
You got to heat up the whiskey and put some honey in it.
I did. I hit.
Gotta be
I
with
You
did
heat
the
the
honey.
honey up and then put the
The
whiskey
whiskey.
in.
Well, that'll work too,
It
as
did.
long as it's warm. It's
That's
got to
right.
be warm.
Oh, it was. It was.
Yeah.
That's what I was
She
doing last
recreated
night.
honey.
I just didn't do it today for some reason.
It works.
Yeah, it did
My
help.
back's a lot better. I got
Good.
adjusted today.
Good.
And she
Well,
showed me
tell 'em
my
I said it's
x-rays
that time.
and I'm nowhere close to being as far out as I was when I initially went. Bone spurs haven't gotten any worse,
That's good.
so
No growth
that's a
on
good
that.
thing. She was pretty pleased with it. And of course, she worked me over pretty good.
Well, that's what you're supposed to
she's a
do.
little thing. She probably weighs $130,
So,
maybe $140.
So look. So the chiropractic table, does it look like anything that we found?
Oh hell no! It's modern.
Ours was vintage.
That's not like that 1950 vintage one we
I
found.
wonder if that's still.
Now,
I'm
does
still
it
wondering if
work
that's
about
his,
the same way?
I wonder if it's
Yeah.
still his farmhouse. I really.
Yeah, it works about the same way, except that it's mechanical, and the back of it goes up and down like this. So when you lay on it, they turn it on.
Ours did too,
and
but it
moves
just dropped.
It moves your legs.
You
it,
couldn't-
it moves your legs up and down to loosen you
Oh
up.
yeah, it's all.
So they do
remote
that for a
control.
little while, you know, for about 30, 45 minutes,
Yeah.
and then they stop. But the rest of the table's very
Pretty much the
similar.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, it's modernized, but it's pretty similar to the one we took over to Foley.
I had a friend one time
So-
that was bent over with a cane so bad because he had so much pain and took him to the chiropractor and
Been
came
there.
out like this.
I've been there. The first time I had to go, I woke up and I was walking like an old man,
Yeah.
and I was bent over like this.
Yeah.
It's the only way I could walk, and I could only shuffle.
Yeah.
So
I couldn't even walk normal. I had to shuffle, bent over,
I listened to you. Yeah.
and that was like 6 years ago. Chiropractor fixed me. He got me right. This guy here fixed me last time, and he'll get me right this time too.
Good.
They're gonna take care of you there. I
It
mean,
won't
that's
take
what they're-
it's not going to take as much as it did last time. So,
That's what they're in the business for. You know?
look, I love them. I've heard a lot of people talk about bad chiropractors. We call them quacks, but these guys know what they're doing.
Yeah.
If they went to school for it, and they're
Yeah.
actually educated
Yeah.
and have taken, you know, they've got
They're
that
doctors.
MD in chiropractor.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing.
That's right.
They actually do.
Otherwise,
And
the
yes,
FDA would let him. I mean, no one. They wouldn't let him
you
operate.
know, most of mine is a function of muscles being too tight and pulling me the wrong way.
Well, I mean, you're
Yeah.
up and down all day long, and I mean, you're standing there most of the day.
Oh, I can stand in one spot for a long time if I have to. Not really wanting to,
No,
but
I
you know,
thought that's what hurt the worst.
I get stuck.
Yeah, I may complain about running around all day, but if I had to
Today-
sit at a desk, I'd be asleep in 10
Yeah,
minutes.
today was a good day though. I mean, I had to work a little bit, but I moved around a lot. I wasn't
Good.
stuck in one spot. So
Yeah, we're gonna put an escalator in here with 3 speeds.
Yeah, I mean, one of the flat ones, right?
Yeah,
Just get us each room.
yeah,
there you go.
and, yeah.
See, steps don't bother me.
The steps don't bother me.
Walking bothers me.
That's what bothers me.
Roger
most.
Dodger came by earlier and needed a glass of ice, and he didn't want to go over there, so I walked over there, and I was hurting by the time I got back.
Really?
Yeah.
Or those things that the rent-a-cops have at the malls, you know, the little stand-up
Oh, you're talking about
motorized things.
the
on
segways.
wheels.
Yeah, it's segways.
Yeah, the
We
segways.
could use those. That'd be cool.
Yeah, as long as you can put a trash can on the front and all the linens on the back, we're good.
There you go.
That'd be fun.
I was kind
trying
of glad
run
to
over
see you
people.
found that big laundry basket you could use.
It's a disaster.
Well, no, we've had that the whole.
Huh?
We've kept it in the laundry room.
Yeah.
I don't understand why.
Because it's always
Because when you
full.
bring do something, because you can only
It's always
it's
full.
always,
It's always full before we
Always
take it
full.
anywhere.
well, you can only put a certain amount of linens in the washing machine, and the other ones have to go somewhere, whether they're holding pattern.
Yeah, but if it's empty,
You can put them all in
yeah,
there.
before we do, we're just gonna leave it outside all day long and
Yeah.
fill it up and then bring it in. But then you got,
You can still only do so much at a time.
I don't know if it does. It might save a little bit of time, but it makes sense too, because then you're not going back and forth between two carts and
That's
two
right.
trips, and
That's right.
then you get stuck in there, and then
Efficiency of movement.
then
It's
yeah,
always a good thing.
that's right.
Well, but yeah,
There's just two people, so I mean, there's so much movement you can do anyway.
Right. That's right.
there's only so much you can put in. But I mean, as far as stopping what you're doing and going to take care of it,
You put-
that's what takes the time.
Put a maximum of 40 pounds in the wash and 60 pounds in the dry. That's it. That's it. You can't go any further than that.
Yeah, if you do more than that, then you burn out the motor, and they have to call. Good thing it was under warranty, Julie. Because
That's right. That's
yep,
right.
Yep, yep.
That's right. Well, you know, the most interesting thing is that we both have knowledge about how that works. Hello, man. Come on, come on. You need to pick up your. Okay, all right.
It's all right.
You
I got it.
Go ahead and grab that for me.
Yeah.
Anyway, you know, look, that's the nature of this business. That
Your
we're in.
work is never done.
Never, and it's hard to accept sometimes. And when you, like we said, like the other night, it's just like when you're all done with it, you know, we're still moving and shaking, and it's
Yep.
like, oh, how much I want to be just sitting down, like with you guys, and be done with it. Then
Sure.
it just doesn't work out that way.
Look, when I leave, I'm done.
Yeah, that's right.
You can't ever leave.
I know.
That's what's killing you. You can't ever leave.
We can't leave. It's just, well, it's a responsibility. That's what we've taken.
Sure.
And there is a moment where we both have that clash. I guess that's where we're at. You know what? I think that's what you would call in between a nervous breakdown and what is it as far as like when I get over 50? What is it called? When you have when a guy goes through his big breakdown.
Are you talking about a midlife crisis?
Yeah, that's where I'm at right now. Midlife crisis at the age of where I'm at.
You're past that.
I'm
You're too
still
old for
stuck-
midlife.
I'm still stuck in it.
Oh, you still stuck in it from when you were 40?
I think so, man.
You may be.
Maybe.
I never had one.
I haven't had mine, man.
I never had a midlife crisis. I didn't. It's not the true definition of a midlife crisis.
Yeah, well,
I didn't go out and buy a big hot shot car and go try to bang 20-year-olds.
I
You
think there's different definitions of a midlife
You know,
crisis.
but that's a typical
like-
midlife crisis for a guy.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, buys a Corvette because
Yeah.
his dick's too small. Well, whatever.
You know.
I mean, I've heard all the cliches, but from what I know is that midlife crises don't always pertain to just doing that. They're going to go do something they want to do
Well,
because
put it this
they
way,
think that's what they need to do.
I didn't have the typical definition of a midlife crisis.
Oh, okay. All right.
I might have had one. I don't think I really did, though.
No, I think you climb out. People tend to climb out of their barriers before that
Yeah.
jumping off point. You know.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't freak out or nothing like that. You know?
I believe that anybody that has any type of I guess being overworked, overwhelmed, undervalued.
Well, now I've been there.
Undersided, yeah, has gone through a point of a crisis. So, I mean, if you want to call it midlife crisis or just a
Well,
breakdown.
no, a midlife crisis is because you're getting too old and you can't do what you used to do, and I know better.
Well, I'm afraid I'm going to get too old, and I feel like I can't do much anymore anyway because all I'm doing is working. You know.
Look, I'm like Toby Keith, man.
Mm-hmm. I'm here.
You know his song, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm as good as I once was.
Yeah,
How's it go?
I'm as good
It's,
as it once was. I'm as good as I once was.
I can't think of it. I'm getting too damn old.
Yeah, see. I'll be better. Or something.
I'm not as good as I once was, but I'm good once as I ever was.
Yeah.
That's it.
Good for Toby.
I can't do what I could when I was 20, but I can do it one time right now.
That's right.
That's basically what he's saying.
I'm sure he's
So
got.
don't fuck with me.
That's right.
Don't
right.
fuck with us.
That's right. Do it.
Because we might not be able to do it like we did when we were 20, but we know how to do it one time really good right now.
That's right.
And we will get you. Period.
Yeah, that's the truth.
That's right.
You're coming out of the skin.
Don't mess with an old man. Don't mess with an old man. We've been around too long, and we don't play fair. We don't fight fair.
No, there's no
We
reason
know
to.
better.
That's right, because you know nobody else fights
That's
fair.
right.
And nobody
We're
ever
going to
fights
fight to win, period.
fair. It's like,
So if you have to take a beer bottle and knock it upside your head, or take a stool and break it over your back, or take a pool stick and break it over your head, it doesn't matter. We're going to do what we got to do to get out.
that's right.
We've been around too damn long not to know better than to just make it over with as quick as possible.
Now here's the fucked up thing. Might get you with a pillow. I'll knock your ass out with a pillow too. You watch out, man. I can knock you right off
Well,
your
hell
feet.
yeah, if you swing hard enough with a pillow, you're going to knock somebody down.
I did that to Julie.
Just because it's soft don't mean shit.
I knocked her right up off her feet, man.
It's all clubhead speed, man. Clubhead speed.
She hit me.
It's the same thing.
She hit me in the back of the head with the pillow. I turned around and I had that pillow in my hand.
You knocked
It was
her
a
ass
full.
down, didn't
It
you?
was a full swing, and it was almost like hitting a golf ball.
Clubhead speed, man.
Her neck went back on the bed. Somebody was walking by. She okay?
I can't believe you did that, sir.
Slobber coming out of that mouth. It was like, it's like Rocky Balboa all over. There's the champion. Look, you know, there's a pillow safe. I probably could have gone to prison for that.
Yeah, if you could have broke her neck, you would have.
Well, no, I wouldn't. No, thanks. Nothing like my roulette. Or whatever I'm sorting now.
Anything in the news today? I looked on drugs. I didn't see nothing really
You know what's...
excited me.
I mean, if you want to do politics, not much, but
Yeah, I'm tired of the politics, man.
me too.
They haven't changed.
No, they won't. The thing I heard today was, everybody knows $154 million for 4 years is a big thing that Cleveland lost.
Oh, yeah.
But a lot of the Cleveland people said today that was a really cool thing was that, you know, LeBron is making his own decisions, man. LeBron's for LeBron. He's a man.
He's
They're
always been
a
for
little
LeBron.
disappointed. Hey, look, they're a little disappointed, but you know what? They respect
Look, he
the guy.
did come back for a while,
Yeah, they respect the guy.
and he didn't have to. He didn't have to leave Miami.
He still has 2 houses there. He also has 2 houses in LA. So, I mean,
And he's probably got one in Miami, too.
he probably got a house in
I did-
here. CP.
I did say where one of the congressmen, I don't know if it's DeSantis or Nunez, I think it was Nunez, that said, yeah, and now you're going to pay the most taxes you've ever paid in your whole life.
That's
Because
right.
he's moving to California.
That's right. But, hey,
So,
you know, he said, or they said also that he, they're Cleveland's really disappointed because you're right. No big.
well, he was a bit boosted.
Well, yeah, big boost. I mean, it went up huge.
Yeah.
And so everything's like 65% off right now. LeBron's Cleveland stuff and Cleveland right now. And they said that they're going to continue printing it for another 6 months,
I believe it.
and they're going to make sure that
And
they're
guess
going to get
what?
the best rocket price. Yep.
They'll still sell it.
There's,
They will still sell it.
make sure you hold on to it for 100 years.
Yeah,
Give it to your great grandchildren.
that's right.
By that time, who knows where they'll be?
Yeah.
We won't be around. I think this is funny. But good for LeBron, man. You know, he's on. Did you ever see his workout, man?
Yeah.
It is intense. Anyway,
Look, he's a true professional.
yeah.
He's a student of the game, and he knows the areas he needs to improve in, because you've seen it over his career.
Oh yeah.
He's improved in the areas he was weak in to begin with, and now he's just a freaking beast.
Right.
You know, he is an absolute beast on the damn court. When he decides he's going to win a game, he wins the game.
Yeah, he does.
By himself, whether he gets help or not. When he decides he's going to win a game, he's going to win it. Now, I don't know what happened to him in the finals this year. I don't think he had enough support.
You have your keys on
And I think that might be one reason.
Return him.
Well, they're right here.
Yeah.
Um,
No, I don't need to turn him in. Not right now.
Right, you get something from the shop, and then give Dale a cigarette, and then that'll be.
Okay. Well, anyway.
I just don't think
Here, I'll
he had
just
the
sit down.
support he needed to win the championship this year.
Okay. Well, hold on. I'm trying to get my keys off my belt. 1 second here.
There you go.
There you go.
Thanks.
James scored 2,657 points, 892 rebounds, and 523 assists during his 4-year season at St. Vincent St. Mary High School to join their basketball team. And
Yeah.
that was
That's why he went
1999.
pro out of high school.
So his education was just high school.
Yeah, he didn't go to college.
He will go to college, and has already chosen a school. From what Fox Sports has said, LeBron James has accomplished virtually everything on the basketball court, and now says he is possibly ready for college. But I think he's going to put that off for a little bit longer.
Got a lot of wait till I was retired. Then
Why
I
not?
And I'd only do it then because I wanted to, because it's not like he's going to need any money.
Right. I mean, he's already look. He can go to any college he wants to, basically. I mean, really, in a sense. No, I'm not
Maybe.
saying. No, I'm
Maybe. I don't know if he could get
in-
into some of the Ivy League schools.
No, I'm not saying Ivy League. I'm saying. Well,
But yeah, he could go to any college he wanted to.
Well, anything
Yeah.
that's Catholic, he's going to be able to get into.
Sure.
I mean, he's already done that.
Yeah.
They always. He says that always been a conversation that took place to take some college courses, take some classes. So right now, I just do a lot of book reading, and obviously I'm around some really good people that I kind of take their knowledge and sort it into my mind.
If I was him, the only thing I'd really want to learn from college is some business. I'd want to take some business classes. Because, I mean, he doesn't need English or math
No.
or science. I mean, if he's going to get a degree, he's going to get a business degree, because that's what he is. He's a businessman.
Right.
And what he's learned so far, hell, he knows half of it already.
Well, I mean, he's got some great guys that
Yeah.
probably pushed him along and gave him some great advice. I mean, you look at some of the greats that have not spent all their money and gone broke, and we got
And
one.
you look at some of the others like Magic Johnson
I spent all my money.
that took his money and invested it correctly and lives comfortably off of what he makes.
Oh, sure. And
You
then,
know, he didn't blow all his money.
right?
You don't like Mike Tyson.
No,
Mike Tyson blew it all.
he did.
Johnny Depp has blown it all.
Yeah.
And Johnny Depp's blown a lot, like $200 million.
Oh, he's in debt. Wait, he's almost in debt more than that.
Yeah.
I mean, I think he's almost close to $1 billion.
Ain't no
in
telling,
debt.
you know.
Um,
And we're not broadcasting. Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we're broadcasting.
Yeah, we are.
Yeah, we're
Okay.
live. Yeah, we're still good. I just see the.
We got blurry. What the
Yeah.
hell happened?
Oh, I don't know, man. We're gonna check that out right here. Where's that?
I don't know where it's at. I
I
haven't
think.
learned them all yet.
But there's.
There it is.
Where's the camera at? Who's the most popular guy on the commercials right now in basketball history? Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's another one. He's another one that's taking his money and turned it into a big business.
All right.
He's probably making more now than he did when he was playing.
Yeah, that's what he said. There was a great documentary on him.
Hover over that.
That's what
We go to that.
That's us with
That's
this.
us. Okay.
Yeah. But
What's that over there?
that's our top shot, and then
Okay.
we go to this.
Oh, that's YouTube.
That's right here. Anyway,
Yeah, we got blurry all this stuff.
if I go to this right here. We can do this.
Yeah, I think they do that. You can do that too. Yep.
And let's look for
We're
it
going
here.
to find OBS. Are you using OBS?
Right there.
Yeah.
think so. Yeah, smart business plays, just like Michael Jordan. You know, he's not.
He did great with his money too.
Yep.
Bo Jackson,
Yep.
Charles Barkley.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, Charles is continuing to make money.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
But you know, they're not broke.
Oh no,
They didn't spin themselves into oblivion.
No.
You know.
Mm-mm. And I don't think they will, because they got too much income coming in, and they
That's
got
right.
people. They got the right people actually helping them focus on where they need to be in the future, and that is important because look, you know, I think Shaquille O'Neal's dad said the right thing. He said, "Look, you know, you educate yourself the right way. Don't spend all your money. Don't buy your biggest house the first time. He said, buy your mom the biggest house first, and then worry
There you
about
go.
yours." Yeah. So, I mean, that's the smart thing to do. These people, let's get it all straightened out.
Yes, finally. Our work is never done.
No, it's never done.
We get to help people in
We're
need.
not using
No, we just need to find that camera.
well, clear again.
Yeah, cleared it up.
I don't know what happened.
See, I wasn't even here this time.
Yeah, we got blurry.
Oh.
Yeah,
Focus went out.
I think maybe we just got blurry. Period.
Well, now I've eaten my glasses.
Oh, Lord.
It's okay, I don't need to read anything.
You don't have anything to read?
I don't need to read. Well,
Oh, I see you. Alright. Well, we were blurry. I don't know if you really saw us. We were just, but maybe it was just us.
it could be,
Yeah,
it could
folks
be the
went out there for a minute.
beverage,
Yeah.
you know?
Mm-hmm. But you know what? Money's something that you earn just like you do. I mean, you're doing really good at where you're at. You've earned that ladder worth of extra
Got a
extra
big
income.
bonus coming this time.
extra income, and that's what
Like
it's
I
about.
said last time, you had your eyes are green instead of blue.
Yeah, right.
Are those green? Okay. Oh, I told you and John what I did today, but I gotta share it with everybody. Years ago, it was the land shark.
Oh yeah.
Years ago, there's
me about that.
Saturday Night Live skit.
You got
And,
a little kid involved with it.
I know, I did. And Chevy Chase comes to the doors, knocks on people's doors, and he's a land shark. And he's like, you know, candygram, flowers for you, pizza delivery, and they open the door and he eats them.
Yeah.
And so, you know, I have to knock on people's doors and, you know, housekeeping, you know, room service, whatever. And so sometimes I joke, you know, say candygram, flowers for you. Anyway, so I'm working today.
Hey, a little bit.
I'm working today. I look over in the back of these people's cars is this float, and it's a shark, and it's about 5 feet long. This big old shark, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I've got to do it. I've got to do it. I said,
This PCB is absolutely crazy right
I
now.
said, can I please borrow this for like three to 5 minutes? I'm like, fine. So I put the little girl was like, yeah, I want to come with.
Oh
I
yeah,
said,
man, it's just your blast. I look at it as a blast.
yeah, I said, I'm gonna play a joke with my Nicko. Let's go play a joke. So I said, look, first we gotta find him. So I'm like, we were ducking down like behind him. We find him, and so I'm like, okay. She's just like, shh. And I was like, okay. So I knock on the door. I'm like, flowers for you.
Like, what the hell? I mean, seriously.
What is she doing?
I can't. I know it's her. But I can't hear what she's saying because I got Fox News on in the background.
Yeah.
And then I hear the little girl laughing in the background. It's like, okay, they're up to something.
Yes, we were. So he's trying to attack him. I'm like, the shark, you know. And she's like, we should have made the Jaws music, the dun dun. I was like, I forgot about that. We should have.
Yeah.
But then we had to get my picture with the shark on my back. So.
Well, I'm glad you did that. I wish we'd had that on camera too.
And there goes autofocus again.
So I think what we need to. Yeah. Hey, listen.
It was. I mean, you had to be there, but I mean, I cracked myself up for like 15 minutes at least.
We know the beach is crazy, but we just don't get to see it, kid.
Look, I went to get gas at
I love it.
Walmart
Okay.
today at the Murphys. Man, the traffic right there at the intersection
Hutchinson,
at Middle
yeah.
Beach and Front Beach. Oh my God!
Is it that bad, huh?
Thank God I
Yes.
know ways to get around that and know the back roads to take. Having been a delivery driver,
Yeah.
I know all the shortcuts.
Yeah.
Yeah. I bet you do.
So I get out of the
I
gas
have learned some
station
of them myself.
and turn on the clearance.
Yeah, me too.
And instead of coming all the way down Clarence to Moylan, because I saw it
That's a cluster too.
I saw a ton of cars coming down there. There's a cutoff road called Watkins.
To the left or the right?
It's to the right. Comes out the front beach. I beat all of them back here.
So that's
That's really.
I beat them all back
is that
here.
to the which side? Is it to the
So if
executive
you're going
side
down
or the
Clarence, coming back this way is to the right,
Okay.
and then it comes out
It's
right
before
there.
executive.
Oh yeah, way before.
So
Way before.
after,
It comes out
by the hardware store.
at the Boost Mobile.
Clara. I know where it is.
No,
No.
Clara's down the beach.
What is it?
It's called Watkins. It's a little short street.
Okay.
It doesn't look like much of a street, but it's an actual street
It
that
goes all the
comes
way
out
through.
to Front Beach.
Oh.
It comes out there by
Trying to
Boost
think.
Mobile.
I know where that is.
Yeah. It's
So
the
glad I don't have
only,
to
it's
go out
the
there.
only cut-through street from Clarence to Front Beach,
Mm-hmm.
besides Moylan
You
and...
still have to turn left, but it's not. There's not as.
No,
not
it's
as.
not left, it's right. If you're coming back this way, it's a right-hand turn.
Yeah, but you have to turn left on the front beach.
Yeah, but the traffic there is
It's
not
not like
bad.
Moreland. That's what I'm saying.
That's right.
Right. That's the only.
There's nobody turning left.
Well, it's
You're the
dangerous.
only one turning left, so when it's clear, you go.
Yeah, but see, like the thing about Moreland.
In
is
fact, I
trying to
lit a
cross it.
cigarette when I left the gas station, and usually
A little bit.
I'll smoke a cigarette all the way back here. And when I got back here,
Huh?
that's how quick I got back.
Well, but when you're trying to cross Moreland right there on Clarence, it's dangerous because you cannot see
Well, you're
because
damn
that line
right
of
it
cars.
is.
You
You're
can't
damn
see
right
if
it
somebody's
is.
coming right there.
Yeah.
I don't think we have too much of a view of the fireworks, unless only if we get up on the roof or something like that.
Well, no, we could.
Fireworks
Last
where?
year we did.
Who's got fireworks?
Oh, the pier does.
We saw some from over in that
Tonight?
direction and some.
No, not tonight.
I wonder when are they?
There'll be some on the
4th of
4th.
July, yeah.
Somebody
Well,
was
Wednesday, but
somebody had a big show last night because when I was coming home, I could hear them.
I heard
yeah.
them too.
And I think that was probably over at St. Andrews or Bay Point, one of those.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, the pier, the city pier, will have a big show on the 4th.
we
And that's
just see
too
some
far.
from here.
And we don't see them. They're far enough away. We're not going to see them.
Oh, who did we see last year that we rode? We were riding our bikes and we saw them. We were riding our bikes somewhere and
That was the pier. No, that was right by Pineapple Willie's. Somewhere around there, I
Okay,
think.
that's
That was,
right.
that was like
Now,
way
was
down
it-
the other
was
side
it-
of the beach.
Was it a big show,
It was
Big,
pretty big. It
or
was,
was it just people shooting off fireworks?
no,
That
it was a
was
big
the
show.
show.
Because I know last year I was driving down Thomas Drive, and everybody was shooting them off on the beach.
No, this was a show.
but there might have the ones over that way might have been some of that. They weren't professional, but they weren't.
Treasure Island Marina tomorrow night.
Oh, Navy Base-
at
Navy
some
Base had
Saturday
some,
night.
yeah.
That's right. Cool. How you been a little bit? Been busy?
A plethora of information she is.
Yes, she is. She's a bitch girl, man.
Yeah.
Beach girl, that bitch girl. Beach.
I was gonna say what?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna get some sparklers. That's all I need.
It lasts you
I
all
looked,
year
I
long.
looked at what they had at Walmart. I was not impressed.
Yeah. But you said that you're going to go to.
Well, they got a tent over at Sam's.
Where you're so hot that your hair is stuck to your head. Oh my! It's because of the sweat. It's awful.
They got a tent over in front of Sam's. I may go check them out.
Yeah, they're going to probably be.
You
the
should
same.
join us a little bit on
Time
Wednesday.
before.
On Wednesday,
Now, I'm off from the 5th.
bring something.
I work shift 5th. Because I'm off from the 5th.
Okay. Well, you'll be here for the
I'm
night
not off
for
on
this
the
show.
4th, so.
Well,
You open, close, or what?
let's see if he's the only one.
Open, close.
I noticed that.
I don't have to close
I
anymore,
noticed
so
that. I noticed that. You've done your share.
Yeah.
Paid your dues.
Yeah, Walmart. Look, back home, they sell fireworks in Walmart. I was kind of surprised to see them last year down here.
Yeah.
But yeah, they suck. They're not worth. They're $50, and they're nowhere close to worth 50
So are you
bucks
going to
worth
be here
of
for
fireworks.
the red, white, and blue? Bring your fireworks show? The red, white, and blue thing? Bring some.
Buffering bad, huh? It's a pretty a lot.
What?
We're buffering pretty bad.
Well, that could be her internet, not us. But it could be our side too. I don't know.
Yeah, ours is pretty crappy right now.
Or could just be me?
Everybody's in town. That's what's going on.
No, it ain't got nothing to do with you.
I'm kidding. I know, my internet kept cutting out today. I was trying to listen to music. I'm kidding. I know it had anything to do with me. And it kept saying connect to the internet. I'm trying. I'm trying.
Yeah.
Finally, I gave up. Let's just forget it. I don't have time for this.
Well, you know, I mean,
I just started singing.
our,
No.
our internet's been pretty bad though.
I haven't had much problem. Of course, I'm not here much.
I mean, yeah,
When
you come home and it's like when you get on it,
when I'm using it, it's not a lot of
Nobody's
people on.
up.
So.
yeah, everybody's
Yeah.
already done watching.
I mean,
their
I
shit.
get up at 6 o'clock in the morning, and my internet's fine at 6 in the morning. And
Yeah.
when I come home in the evening, ain't nobody here.
Yeah.
They're all still out. So I don't know.
Well, a little bit. I'm sorry that it's buffering bad on your end and our end, or maybe whatever. But we hope you have a great Independence Day.
He's outside.
Oh no, wait, no, well yeah, he's outside, but he's hanging out
Hanging out somewhere else.
He's around somewhere.
somewhere. We don't know.
He's not far.
Came down from Fort Walton for a little bit.
I was telling Becky that the best thing about this is I can sing and no one hears me.
That's probably not a bad thing.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah. As far as what I know, he's
I
fine.
have no idea what he posted on Twitter, but yeah,
He
as
seems
far as I
pretty
know,
good.
he's fine.
Yeah.
He looks good. He was sounding good.
Yeah.
No worse for anywhere.
Lost. Oh, well, I don't know.
I don't know about
He
that.
was homeless.
No.
Oh, you don't tell him about that. He might have been full of shit on that. So,
Yeah, well, I
I
don't
think
know.
so.
I don't know.
ain't no telling with him.
Oh,
He's not homeless. As far as we know, anyway.
Yeah, he seems fine.
you know, he's sitting there. Got us. Anyway, I know that he's got a house up in or condo or somewhere up in Fort Walton. That's where he's at. You
I have
know?
no idea.
Could be.
That's what I know.
I know he's over here a lot, but he's not over here all the time.
No, he's able to set us up for a little bit, and we are running without him sometimes, and he comes with us every once in a while. But
Yeah, lets
Yeah.
us know when
that's
we're not
right.
on air.
That's right.
No
Yeah.
audio. Wait, no video. No, wait.
You're welcome. Hey, no problem. Yeah. We don't need enough for buffering. All we can see is ourselves, looking at ourselves, knowing that we're
Oh yeah.
not buffering.
So when you gonna come by and see us there a little bit?
Maybe on the phone.
I mean, hell,
know what?
you're on the beach. You need to come by. You need to
Or-
come hang out.
You can.
Yeah, really.
Hey, you can come by and broadcast with us one night if you want.
That'd be fun.
Yeah, absolutely.
You should do that on on Wednesday.
I know. I'll be late on Wednesday. I guarantee I'll be late on
Yeah.
Wednesday.
Well, then maybe she can sit in.
Okay.
I'll be very surprised if I didn't get to broadcast on Wednesday.
We can always invite you on with us anytime if you wanted to be our
If
guest.
you wanna go on
We're sitting on Hangouts.
We're doing Hangouts.
Yeah, that's what
Hang
we're on
out.
right now. Is Hangouts.
Yeah.
If you were your bras, it would
Anytime. We're still kind of putzing along with this, and we're doing. We're
That's a
moving
good
along slow.
description. That's
Putz, yeah, we're
You need to
putzing.
watch last night's episode. We had a little bit of
technical.
radio drama
Oh, that-
theater on there. Something
Technical
we're
difficulties.
trying to get into.
Yeah, we're starting to read some scripts.
We just got to find the right stuff for us.
Yeah, we do. We just haven't had time
Last
to
night
look.
was weird. Period.
Weird was the word of the night.
And weird was the word of the night last night. So
Yes, it was.
some strange scripts.
Yeah, anytime
voices.
you're more than welcome to be a
I
guest
think
here.
we need to try some Johnny Dollar scripts.
Sure.
I really do think we need to
Well,
do
when we
Johnny
hang,
Dollar.
ready
when we hang
anytime
out,
you want.
we'll look at.
So
I'm willing.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
yeah.
We'll look at them as soon as we finish this. We'll look at
good. Yeah, watch it tomorrow.
At the dock. Are you going out fishing? I mean,
Yeah, that's
kid,
interesting.
that sounds like what she's gonna do. Gonna go out fishing.
shark fishing, probably.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, who knows?
Well, no, you can shark fish off the pier.
Oh, the dock.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm sorry.
she said
That's
the
what I was
dock.
thinking. Yeah, I'm thinking the poop. It could be anywhere.
Yeah, they shark fish off
Oh,
the pier.
Treasure Island. Yeah.
Oh, that's right. You're right. Right.
Yeah,
I love to look at all the boats.
Yeah.
The boats are so pretty.
that's
It's so
that's a
peaceful.
pretty good little seafood market right there at Treasure Island.
Bring us some tuna when
Didn't
you
you go with me? Isn't that where we? Were
I
you
keep
with me?
trying to
We
get
got the
fresh tuna.
tuna.
Yeah.
Yeah, we bought some tuna there one time.
Well,
Backing some tuna.
we
Yeah.
need some more.
Yeah,
Yeah, we get some more.
yeah,
I love tuna.
yeah. That's a good little fish market right there.
Yeah, on Thomas
I
Drive.
know exactly where it's at. Right there by the bridge.
Yep, right as you go over the bridge on the
Yep.
left-hand side. If
That's
you're
where
going
it's at.
south, if you're coming north, it'll be on the right.
I keep trying to get someone to bring us tuna. I mean, the guys who are fishing, I'm like, could you bring me some? He said, like, could you
They're
bring
not
some-
here to bring you fish. They're
Yes,
here to
they
take fish
are.
home.
No, they offered it in the.
Tuna.
They're paying $50-$60 a pound to take that fish home. They
But
ain't
still-
giving you none of it.
Don't offer. Don't offer.
They did offer.
Yes, they can. But anyway, it wasn't about that. I told the guys, so we had plenty of food to eat. We caught blackfin tuna last
Sweet.
one. Cooked.
Ah,
That's cool. So you get to go out chartering a lot, or part of that business, or you get it raw out of the sea. Amazing. Oh,
I don't
absolutely.
know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You
Raw
love
tuna?
it.
Raw
Yeah.
tuna. That's actually called sashimi.
fishes. Oh,
Sashimi.
Sashimi.
Sashimi. It's good stuff.
That's what the Japanese call it, sashimi.
It's,
I guess an acquired taste, maybe.
no, once you have it, you're,
Have you ever had a piece of raw steak?
No, not intentionally.
It is the best tasting piece of meat you've ever had,
yeah, it's
and it's the most tender
yeah,
piece of meat you've ever had.
it's actually it's self-brining, it's
Yeah.
self-everything.
Yeah, it is absolutely amazing.
Well, I can't knock it until I try it. You know, that's contempt for art investigation. I have not investigated, so I don't know.
Had a lady at the Moose
That's
Lodge,
cool. That's cool.
and she liked raw ribeye.
Yeah, I know a lot of people like
Like,
that.
yeah.
Raw
Okay.
ribeye is bone-in ribeye is the best.
Yeah, and I
I
tried
like
to
it raw.
I tried a bite of it one night, and I was amazed
Yeah,
at how good it was.
yeah, age
Now I
it.
prefer
There's an aging
mine. I
process.
prefer mine rare,
Mhm.
but that steak
You're lucky. You're lucky.
you can eat raw.
I'd love to.
Hamburger meat you don't eat raw.
Or sausage.
Okay, but steak you can eat raw
You do a 24-hour trip?
and not worry about any
Getting
bacteria
Yeah, that's true. But
because
there's
it's steak.
it's steak, and also
You don't eat any other processed meat raw
No chicken.
because it could have bacteria in it.
yeah. Look, this is aged. Yeah, it causes worms. But you know, if it's aged right and it's
Oh yeah,
the process is right, it is the most incredible thing. Sauteed,
I
baked.
want to go.
yeah,
Oh.
yeah. I was absolutely amazed at how good that bite of steak was. And I love steak. I'm a steak connoisseur.
Well, that flank steak was really good.
Miss Jules has never been fishing before, and she would. Man,
But she's
that would
probably
be.
gonna hurt. No.
Oh, okay, yeah. Well, 9 miles is not too bad, though. You can still. Yeah, 9 miles is not too far. You're right. But you still get a lot of deep water out there at 9 miles.
Yeah.
All right.
Especially if you're catching black tuna.
Okay. I'm making
They good?
dropping things. No, I'm.
Did
this
you
is
break
simple.
Oh no kidding. She's never been fishing before. Yeah, she needs to experience that. She needs to experience at least
Or camping, or
10 miles offshore. She needs to
Rafting.
experience. She needs to experience something like
I'll
that.
just take her to the shore and let her throw a line out.
No, she's a beach. She's a beach dead fish catcher, man.
catfish,
Yeah.
dead catfish.
That's true.
I
She's
did
done
catch.
that.
There's
Yeah.
also the other fish that gets flopped
Land
around
shark.
in
I'm the
water.
land shark now. Officially, I'm officially the PVC land shark.
You see
I
condos
have a
all day
picture to
long.
prove it. Dude,
Oh my gosh.
I thought you said condoms. They said condoms.
no,
No, we see condoms.
No, no,
all
no,
day
no.
long.
Condos.
I know.
I
Condos,
said
not condoms. Condos.
I know. Y'all are just being silly.
I found somebody's secret stash today by accident.
He
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, I really did. That's
Cleaned off a nightstand. I picked the lamp up, and at least I picked the lamp up, right? You know, so I popped out like three
Very
rubbers.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Sorry.
Not the stash. Okay. You know. They
So
asked
I
us to
wasn't
clean the
kidding.
room. You
Were
know.
they opened?
No.
No,
Okay.
no, they're
Thank God.
stash.
Thank God.
Well, that's
They
happened.
weren't there.
But
It's stashed their used ones.
underneath.
Yeah.
No, no.
No.
Yeah. What? Look.
Man, we've seen it
You
all.
never
man.
know what these
That's true.
bitches
No,
here.
Normally on our floor.
It's
Normally
kind of
on
weird,
our
like,
floor.
You know.
honey, I'm done with my condom. I'm gonna stuff it underneath my
put it on
lamp.
the lamp. It's out of the way, outside out of mind.
Typically, they're
You
on the
know.
floor.
Typically, yes.
Yeah.
You know what? Oh, never mind.
Was
I
it
don't even want to
ultimately
talk
lazy?
about
Don't
it.
go there.
No, there's something
Don't
else.
go there.
Oh God, 128 today. That was awful.
Oh, tell them.
So you know what? I don't understand this wiping the ass thing and throwing it in the trash can.
What?
What is that
Yeah.
about?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Really?
look, I have experienced this for almost 2 years now. What is this about. Julie goes, well, maybe they're from a different country. And that's
Maybe
what they're
it's what
supposed
the
to do.
country does.
Where do
Well,
they?
I don't know what the fuck the toilet's
Okay,
for.
I know what the TP is.
To flush it.
They're used to leaves or going on. I mean, I don't know.
Anyway,
That's just wrong.
Yeah.
That's just
That's
so
gross.
wrong.
it sure does. Hey, thanks for coming in on Hangouts and
Yeah.
saying hello, man.
We appreciate it.
You know,
See you a little
have fun.
bit.
yeah.
Go ahead and see us.
Hang out with us again next time. We'll send you a link and broadcast with us. Just
Yeah,
hang
we'll
out.
be on tomorrow night. More than likely.
Yeah, most likely. Oh yeah, be safe, be careful. Yeah, we sure
Back
will.
at you.
P.S.
Happy Independence Day.
Hold on.
Hold on.
There's something coming. She got something. Oh hell. She's holding on.
That's what she said.
Hold on to what you got.
Anyway, but anyway, look, your weather's going to be kind of rocky for the next few days. So if you have to, order pizza.
Thank you.
Oh, well, in Texas we had a septic tank. What the hell is
Specific.
Or septic.
this? Is
You need glasses.
It could be, no, it says septic.
septic.
So
You
either
need
it could be
glasses.
specific or it could be septic.
Oh, septic.
No, but
Septic
there's a
Is
P.
what she's trying to say.
I say septic.
I thought it said specific.
I know
Yeah,
it's a
well, I
combination
need
of
new
this.
glasses.
They
Yeah,
have
but
they
look,
have a
we-
specific septic tank.
Look, but I understand what you're saying. But most people, they don't give a shit
Pardon the pun.
if you have, no pun intended, a septic tank or not.
Good bunny, you had a bad septic tank.
Yeah.
It's supposed to be able to take paper.
Yeah, but out of 30 rooms, these sons of bitches fill
Well,
up
she's
all
saying
those-
she couldn't put any paper in.
Oh, you could. Well, I understand that. That'd be different.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well,
Oh.
but you're. Okay.
See?
Well,
Ask a
they
question,
could
you
be
get
from
it.
Texas. We get a lot of Texas people over here.
I understand that, but these people were definitely not from Texas.
Well, but maybe they lived there. Maybe they just sounded
I
like
don't
they were
know.
from
I don't
Jamaica.
know. I really don't. Maybe
In
they
Alabama, our
She-
septic tanks, you put paper in it.
But she answered the question. We
Yeah,
didn't
she
know
did.
why.
And
And
thank
thank
you
you
for-
for solving the riddle, the
You
puzzle.
have to treat it, you
I'm
know,
still
every couple of
concerned.
months. But
Yeah, I mean, when you go into a place that's not a residence or it's more of an establishment like a retail, 90% of those are out of the septic tank.
It's probably just
Air.
a habit, you know. You get used to doing it.
Yeah,
Could
I'm
be.
sure. Yeah, I
Like
understand it.
smoking or something.
Yeah, I guess I don't know, but thanks for answering that question. Because
I've
Yeah.
never put toilet paper.
We wouldn't be able to
in the
sleep
trash
tonight.
can.
We would have been thinking about why they would do that.
That I wipe my butt with anyway.
Well, you know, yeah, we tried to call them and left a message saying, "Why did you wipe your butt?"
I'm
to
so
put it in the
sorry
trash
about
can?"
this
And
email.
they never called us back. So, you know, and now we know.
yeah, well, a little bit. You are full of information, and stay safe. You can't add TP on the charter boat. Oh yeah, well that's
You just stick your butt off the side. What?
just
what
get
do you-
yourself a bucket. I mean, right? That's what I would think.
Imagine if you got bitten in the butt by a shark or something.
Yeah.
You were hanging off trying to get back.
Right?
It would really suck if you were a guy. But then I guess the water's cold, so maybe so that.
And it's deep too. That's an old Richard Pryor joke.
Trash can, yeah. Okay,
Yeah.
but
Trash can. Yeah.
it's better for guys.
Well, I guess so. I
It's
mean,
easier when you have more direction. As far as that part goes.
not on a boat. You don't. You're like this.
Well, that's true. Well,
As long as you aim over the side, you're good.
Yeah, that's right.
where were we? We were driving down here. And I said, you have to go to the bathroom. I'm like, here's a bottle. Use this bottle. You're like, oh, I can't do
Jeez.
Just gave you a bottle.
it.
Yeah.
I said, guys can do, you know. Or that
We
time.
used to. I've got family down here, and we used to come down when I was a kid. We'd come down every summer, and Mama would take Gatorade bottles, and that's what we would use on the way down.
Yeah, yeah.
She wouldn't stop.
See, that's what I'm
You
saying.
gotta pee.
Guys
You
can't
pee
do
in the
that.
Gatorade
Girls
bottle.
can't
Good
do
night,
that.
little bit. Good night.
Good night.
Well, it was me and my brother.
Yeah.
Good night, little bit. We'll see you next day or
We-
tomorrow
we women can't.
or the one after.
It's hard enough to pee in a cup when you have to go to the doctor. And then you have.
Now, Mama has to stop about every 2 hours. Period.
You're like paybacks.
She doesn't use the Gatorade bottle. I
Well-
think I'll remind her of that next time I see her.
Yeah, dude.
We went for a while.
It's been so long. But yeah, I mean, you remember the glass Gatorade bottles
Yeah.
Yeah.
when they first came out?
Yeah.
You know, back in the 70s,
Oh yeah.
they were about this tall,
Yeah, yeah.
and
They're frosted, bubbly
Yeah.
all around.
they had
Ribbed.
a top on
Yeah,
it.
yeah.
You know,
The metal top.
they weren't plastic like we have now. They were all glass. We didn't have plastic balls back then.
Thank you.
Glass balls.
Good night, honey.
And yeah,
Well, speaking of pooping things, we tell you about the time we were walking along? We just went for a walk, and I had to go to the bathroom, so I went to porta potty, and all of a sudden, next thing I know, this thing's rocking back and forth.
you didn't do that to her.
He
did
did too. I was like, oh my god!
The hell I didn't.
I was like, ah! I'm gonna kill you.
Man, look, it was. Hey, look, I knew when she was almost done.
Yeah.
'Cause you know what?
You hear that.
Well, no. Well, listen, because you can hear it hit the blue water.
That's right.
You know?
That's right.
And when
you
you
hear the
hear
blue water.
when you hear tickle, 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 I was like, okay, that's fine. Let's rock it.
I was
You should
yelling.
have started about halfway through.
No, I'm not that cruel.
I was like, what the heck? What's going on?
Man, I was trying not to laugh. And then as soon as
I was
as soon
laughing.
as she was like, stop, stop. So I ran away from him, stood by the pole.
Well, I
Yeah.
didn't do it. What are you talking about?
There's a wind, a big wind.
She could not stop talking about that thing. I mean, it's like every 20
I'm
minutes.
surprised I haven't heard that story before.
Me too.
It literally
Really
it took her a month to get that out of her system. She told everybody, do you know what he did? I was sitting in the
I
pipe.
believe that.
No,
believe
that's
that.
true.
And I was like,
This lady,
she has no proof. No proof.
this lady was talking to me about my voice going, going, and she said, "Well, do you talk a lot?" And I said,
Oh, yeah.
"Yeah." Jesus.
Nah, you don't talk enough for that. You know.
So
She
maybe
really
The voice
does.
going in and out.
Maybe
just,
the big guy's trying to tell me something.
You know.
You talk too much.
Just to take a break. Sleep. Sleep.
See, okay. See, you're getting
She made me yawn. Dumbass.
Yeah,
That's
see,
lady.
now-
Shut the hell up.
Oh, shit.
Well, I'll be all three of us be here asleep on camera.
Yeah.
Well, I remember when
No conversation with us all
when you
asleep.
started yawning, I looked
TV,
aside,
what
and
the
then
hell?
I was like, I started yawning. I was like, no. And then Nick was like, all right, let's call it a night. I was like, "Jeez." I said, you started. I remember pointing. It was like, you started.
Matter that.
Where's our
Topless
broad-
woman.
What's
What?
that?
I don't like this because we don't have broadcast time.
Yeah, I've been looking at it. So it's about an hour right now.
Yeah.
Let's see what do I have.
Yeah, but the other one we have, it shows us how long.
How
we've
long you've been on?
This one doesn't.
I believe that it does.
Does it?
Yeah, I believe
A topless woman drives stolen bulldozer across town and through a fence.
But
She
it
was
ain't-
bored.
I'll go in. Well, anyway, since we're all talking about how tired we are, look, it has been a long Monday. It's just the beginning of the week.
Oh, it sure as hell was a Monday for me.
For the people that have off on Wednesday, so you got a short week this week again. Some people get off
Hot day in the middle of the week. That's all.
on the 4th of July. So the ones that are off on 4th of July,
Some of us are always off.
God
Y'all
bless
go
you.
celebrate the birth of our country.
That's right.
That's
And-
what it's for.
And the ones that are working for our country, and the ones
Celebrate your freedom.
that are doing the job for us and for our freedom.
You know.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Think
Yes.
about the guys that are out there protecting us.
That's right. And
You know,
all the
that's
ones.
not really what this holiday's about. That's Memorial Day, Veterans Day.
That's right.
This holiday is about our country and
The best one in
the
the world.
freedom that we have, and us. You're right, the best country in the world.
That's right.
This is the best country in the world.
Absolutely.
There's no other place better. If there was any place better, we'd be living there.
It would be heaven.
You know,
Heaven.
we'd be
Oh.
migrating to a place to live that would be better than this country. And there's not one. This is the best country on the planet. It's the freest country on the planet. It allows you to be who you want to be,
Say what you
when
want to
you
say.
wanna be.
Usually,
say what you want to say,
dress how you
whether
want to
you're
dress.
liberal, conservative, it doesn't matter.
Boy, girl.
You
boy,
have
girl.
the freedom to do that in this
Yes.
country.
That's right. That's right.
No other place on this planet has that kind of freedom. We
That's
are
cool.
the best country on this planet. We are the leader of the world, and we'll continue to be the leader of the world as long as we are free.
That's right. So anyway,
Liberty never dies.
and don't forget, where it
That's
all
good.
starts is right here in this country. For all the men and women out there that are working really hard from Panama City Beach, Florida. I know it's a little hot for us, but I'm
Oh, yeah.
sure it's a lot hotter where you're at because you're probably not in this country.
Really
We have
is.
those luxuries, and we wish you the best for coming home to see your family. Thanks for serving our country. Thanks
Yes.
for working so hard, and we look forward to every bit of anything that you ever need when you come back home. Anyway, I'm going to ramble on.
Real
TDM,
news. Yep.
realnigganews.com. Ladies and gentlemen, this is where we're at. 4th of July, one more day away. Thanks for sharing your time with us. We'll see you next time.
God bless America. Good night, everybody.
See ya.
Good night, everyone.